Hi there, it's Rory from Bitwax back again. This time we're still looking at Moda Dao and we're going to be going through the white paper. So if you're a busy person and you haven't got the time to read through a 42-page document, we're just going to quickly break down the white paper as fast as possible. So it basically covers in current music industry terms of today, industry power dynamics, the transfer of creator authority, balanced deal terms, advances in finance, copyright, the complexity of business administration, and the pathway to audiences are all areas of critical concern. And before I carry on, I just want to highlight this thread that Ben Hur created. It just kind of does what I'm doing, but still you have to read it. It's just break down the white paper very, very quickly. Number 7 in his tweet thread here was probably my favourite from the white paper. Music consumers and creators are the only genuinely essential elements in the music product cycle. The role for managers and labels will proliferate as long as creators need helping hand on the business side. This one tweet here kind of summarises how the music industry essentially could be run straight from creator, the artist, to consumer, the audience. And Moda Dao are essentially positioning themselves to build a platform where they can enable this seamlessly for the artist. So I'm just going to quickly go through all my highlighted text in the white paper, and hopefully this isn't too fast for you. Music 3 is a set of interconnected technologies, projects, companies, approaches, and ideologies designed to harness Web3 distributed technologies for creator empowerment and a deeper connection between creators and fans. In this paragraph here, Moda DAO essentially highlights everything that they're going to be building through the DAO, a new audio fingerprint algorithm with publicly accessible API, and the way the audio fingerprinting will work is purely based off metadata. And I'll just quickly read this brief passage here. Metadata is literally data about data, although it is the basis of describing things and events. It is every single piece of data that joins the digital pipelines. Nothing makes sense in the digital world without it. Much of the data communication between entities lacks standardization. Thus, the quality and consistency of associated data was at best inconsistent and at worst incongruent, whatever that says, which further limits the scalability of digital solutions. So another way the fingerprinting technology would work, it could crawl all available content and bridges data with other similar platforms so that eventually immutable audit trails can be enabled. Turning this to geolocated activity that surrounds music usage will be a project for future. At the same time, our community of technology will look forwards to new ways of creative empowerment. Essentially, what I think this is talking about is that if your song is played at a bar with 100 people in, or at a music festival in front of 100,000 people, there's different levels of revenue that you should be receiving for that. And the geolocated activity is what it's highlighting there. They are also looking at building a cross-chain NFT streaming framework designed to replace MP3s with NFTs. And basically that's covered in this passage on page 27. With much of this in mind, Moda DAO has launched the world's first NFT music aggregator to enable users to stream NFT audio files from any supported NFT platform and chain with simple layer of usability that brings a unified listening experience to the NFT-based music. In addition to enabling users to listen to NFT files without requiring ownership transfers across multiple platforms, the aggregator will include integrations allowing musicians and creatives to upload their music to IPFS and allow direct streaming to other users. In this new Music 3 paradigm, access to music for personal listening provides utility, while NFT-based ownership is a means of collecting/investing in the art form. A simple Web3 licensing and royalty collection framework, a decentralized publishing company for admin and sync, NFT launchpad integrated with music distribution and Web2 streaming world, and a Music 3 innovation lab. Some more key points that they cover in the white paper is just basically highlighting how broken the system is at the minute. So generally, creator layer is the artists. They only account for 27% of the revenues earned, and the rest of the money that these platforms couldn't survive without, they take the other 73%. So Moda DAO was just kind of highlighting that essentially they could probably do away with this 77%. And in the future, it should basically look something like this, where the creator is in the center of how everything should be viewed. And the bits on the side, the consumers, platform, and industry, instead of being the creator at the bottom of the pack and everyone else taking their cut. This bit absolutely blew me away, and I think this is very incredible for a platform to even mention this. So by way of example, as soon as you drop a sample into a track, it will be licensed based on embedded licensing terms or via private blockchain layer, or both. Creators drop a sample, agree to the automated split preordained by the sample owner, and go on their way. Smart contracts might even be able to negotiate in the future based on a range of rates, i.e. 10 to 15%, and allow for more speculative uses in marketing campaigns and such. That is, enabling communities to own and divest a part of everything they create value in, and on their choosing terms. So essentially, you as a vocalist could create an incredible 2-minute vocal, and then you would say, if you include this vocal in your song, I would like to receive 20 or 15% of your royalties, because the majority of songs without vocals in don't perform as well, and a vocal on its own as an a cappella also doesn't perform well in sales, but the two together can't really work without each other, so the vocalist would have some more leverage in the percentage of royalties that she would be able to claim. So yeah, this is another cool little quote I think there's a throw in there. Moda Dao is the hive mind of creators, industry and audiences working in each other's interest and challenging the conventional roles of platforms and industry. One thing I do want to stress here is that the white paper isn't very technical, and it seems that the light paper that they've also created is probably going to do more of a deep dive into the technical analysis of how these systems are going to work. So I will be doing another review over the Moda Dao light paper eventually. And to finish on, at the end of the white paper, there's this brilliant, like 3 or 4 pages, just kind of describing on what their vision is of the music in the future. Basically, it's very lengthy, but have a read of that. It summarises everything very, very perfectly, and I've highlighted a few different bits of text here. And the final bit is this. It's just kind of a bit of a fun little game where it just kind of goes into the year 2030 and just kind of outlines what their vision is again. And it'll hurt your brain, I'll put it that way. So again, I'm sorry if that was too quick, but I just wanted to make a quick fast fire breakdown of the white paper, as it is a 42-page document. It's very long. Ben Hur, like I said, he done a very quick breakdown here as well. And if you want to find out any more information about us, the search for us at Bitwax_. This is us on Twitter, and we kind of just put out a lot of informational content and helpful links, and different breakdowns of other music platforms and anything else cool that we find. So thanks for watching, and let us know if there's anything that we need to change, add, maybe go a bit deeper in, or remove, or just help us out and we'll help you out. Thank you.